is CaptDaf, and today we will be playing Skyrim. Everything looks fine on the computer today. So, with that in mind, I don't really have any news since yesterday. We played Blades in the Dark again last night as gaming. At gaming. And we had a lot of fun. We had what's called so you have your score, and then you have your you have you're a criminal gang basically, although we're a cult, and you go on a score. And your score is the thing that you go and do for crime or the benefit of your cult or crew. And you all have your own specialties, and you go and do your thing, and you roll d6, and it might work or not. Sixes is a success. 2 or more sixes is a crit. You don't get points for getting 3 sixes. It hasn't happened to us yet, but we've done double sixes an awful lot. And you can take stress over the course of your career, even on the one job. You can push yourself to be really good at a task to get yourself an extra die. You can take 2 stress. You have 9 stress boxes. If you fill up or overfill, I'm not sure yet, and I will need to start asking soon. Your stress track, then you take trauma. If you take 4 trauma, you are out. You are forced into retirement. So yeah, it can be tough. Damage to you can cause stress. Other things can take stress. You can have a flashback if you need to set things up, sort of a bit like Leverage did, where they would go into a scene and like, oh, how do we do that? And then they cut back to, oh yeah, Parker and I can't remember any of their names now. It's been too long since I watched Leverage. Parker and Elliot were setting up a thing, and that's why this works now. Just a quick flashback to a thing where they were doing something something for their caper, but narratively it was kept as a surprise because drama. In this case, it's like, well, we didn't think of that in advance, but we need it now. And that's sort of the way that your equipment works as well. You specify if you want to be able to carry 3, 5, or 6 things, and as you need them, as the story needs you to have those, then you can have them, but only up to that many. There are some things that you can have for free because of your character. So my character is known as a slide, and they can have like a set of fancy clothes and a trick deck of cards or dice, and a pinch of trance powder, which is really helpful, for free without it counting towards the loadout. So those things I always have. And then depending on how your roll goes, then your situation may get better or worse. And it may have like a normal effect, or if you do really well on your roll, it may have a better effect than you thought it was, or a limited effect, greater effect. And your crewmates can help you by assisting or doing research or stuff like that. So you have your score and you get paid out, and then you go into downtime. And during downtime, you can improve your skills, and everybody gets paid, providing it was a score that people get paid for. Normally, we're contracted to do a thing. We're sent on a mission, basically. And we do that thing and we get paid for that because that's how we work. And so each of the players gain XP for acting in character, not role playing, but their character does things according to their beliefs, or uses their, not their special abilities as such, but my character gains XP if I tackle missions in a deceptive or persuasive manner. And so there are three categories. There's use your skills is the first category. The second category is espouse your beliefs or background or traits, and I can't remember the third one. No, I still can't remember the third one. And you can gain 1 or 2 XP for each of those things at the end of each session, depending on how many. If you did them once, you get 1. If you did them more than once, then you get 2. Also, if you're in a really desperate situation, if you've rolled, some ones, and your situation gets worse, then you need to make another roll to get out of it. So you're normally in a controlled situation where nothing really bad is going to happen if you stuff up, except it's going to become risky. If you're already in a risky situation and something goes wrong, then you escalate to a desperate situation. And I'm going down instead of up when I'm talking about escalating, which is bad. If you're in a desperate situation and you need to make a roll to do something, you automatically get 1 XP in that area for your character. So if we're trying to be stealthy, my character is not stealthy. If we're trying to be stealthy, and I screw things up, and it's like, well, the guard is about to find you, make a make a stealth roll. Because my character is rather persuasive, so I might say, look, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna talk my way out of this, and it's like, okay, I did, like, the guards found you, the gig is just about up. You can, make a stealth roll. And I'm like, okay. And because I have no dots in stealth, or in this case prowl, you roll 2d6 and take the lowest. If you have any dots, then you roll that many d6 and take the highest. If you have 1 dot, you roll 1 and take the highest of your 1 die. You can add die to your roll by taking stress, as I said earlier, or other people helping. And then if you have take 2, if you've got 0, then that brings you down from 2 to 1, and you just take that 1 instead of taking the lower of 2. But if I need to make a roll in a desperate situation, then for stealth, then I put 1 XP in my the category of skills that prowl falls under, that stealth falls under. Once I've taken 6 XP in that section, then I get a new dot in one of my skills. So that's how XP works. It's kind of neat. You can earn XP on the fly in those specific areas. The XP that you earn at the end of each session can be applied wherever you like, and then that can get you to get new skills and stuff like that. And so that's that all happens in downtime. No, it doesn't. You get your XP at the end of the session. Downtime is at the end of the job. Wow, I'm talking about this for a lot today, aren't I? I talked a lot about Blades in the Dark previously, but it was lost because my microphone was not plugged in. So I feel okay talking about it for a while now, because I played it last night and it's still very exciting. And where was I? So downtime at the end of the score. You get paid. You can do some, if you've taken too much stress, if you've taken a lot of stress, you can indulge your vices. So it might be to go gambling, or it might be a gambling or an addiction, or go to the theatre, or go spend time with your family, or carve ritualistic symbols into your body. Again, you roll die equal to the lowest of your skill categories. So stealth for me is under prowess. Prowess, each of the categories has 4 skills. There's insight, prowess, and resolve. Prowess includes 4 skills. Prowl, finesse, and 2 other ones that I can't remember right now. I don't have any dots in any of them. I have 0 dots in all of the prowess skills. So when I go to indulge to reduce my stress, I'll roll 2d6 and take the lower of the 2. If I can get a dot in there beforehand, then I'll take 2d6. I'll roll 1d6 and take that. Or I can take 2 stress, provided I have the space. I can push myself. I can take 2 stress to give myself an extra die, and then just roll 1 and take that one. If you overindulge, though, bad things happen. So if you overindulge, then that might be, well, I was, there and I lost control of myself and I was blabbing about the job, and our gang attracted some heat. Or I attracted some undue attention and we got a bit roughed up. Or, good morning, Mr. Badmac, I'm talking about Blades in the Dark. Or I was talking too much and one of the other organizations that we're really friendly with noticed me and asked a favor. One of my friends at the table had that happen to him last night. He overindulged. He had 5 stress and he rolled a 6, which is 1 more than he needed. So he overindulged. He chose what he wanted to happen, not immediately. So he chose not heat, but an engagement. And Phil, our storyteller, rolled the die, and it came out as cooperation. And cooperation is one of the organizations at which your relationship is at +3 or higher asks a favor of you. We don't have any relationships that are +3 or higher. Nothing happened. Freebie. Don't let it happen again. Or your character could get lost. So your character disappears. It's just, we don't know what happened to them. We don't know that they're gone. Or they could get injured, or so there's a fine balance. There's 9 stress boxes. My character's at 5 stress now. I haven't gone to indulge my vices yet because I too am worried about if I've got 2 and take the lower, so I'll probably be okay. But it's that fine balance of having enough stress to go indulging without having to overindulge, and then then having too much stress very soon afterwards. So yeah, that's going to be a problem. So I'll need to indulge at the end of this when we go to downtime next. When you go to downtime, you have 2 actions, and indulging is one of them. and then you can train up or work on some long-term projects or something like that. And also, one of the other things that can happen is it's not a complication, it's not it's an entanglement. Entanglement is the word I'm looking for. So one member of the crew, sort of, I don't know if it's at random or based on what happened during the score. One of your crew has an entanglement, which is like something interesting happens to this character as a result of the actions that they performed during the job. Probably more likely rather than at random. So you did this thing, and therefore on the way home, this thing happens. How do you go and do this? And so the crew might get together again for a little side mission, and it's meant to be like a quick little story thing. But it can also provide sort of interesting insights into that's what this character means when they say I've been out all night, or it's like, well, yes, we need to discipline our help more because they nearly got us in trouble and lost us one of our patrons. And then so that's the end of downtime, and then the starter's like, well, what do we do next? And that's the free play session. What do we want to do next? Do we want to go looking for new work, or do we want to make our base larger, which was our second job? Instead, we had our first job sort of handed to us by the GM. You need to take this magical doozy from here to somewhere else and sneak into their base and leave it there because it's meant to make them shit at their job, and we're starting a war with them, which is pretty cool. We didn't need to know the ins and outs of it. We got in and left it there and got out again without being detected, rather luckily in some parts. And we were well compensated for our time. And I think we was like, okay, well, so we can expand our base, so we can get more area. There's like a little map on the crew's character sheet. You get more area, and then you can link it to new buildings that give you special effects and stuff like that. So it's like, this is really cool. Let's do that. So it's like we did some rolling on the table, and it's like, well, it turns out that it's a Docklands in thing, and I'm like looking at my character sheet, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. So I'm going to take a normal loadout, and I just want to ask to speak to the manager, basically the dude in charge of this careers guild that we randomly got associated with. And it's like, when you take turf off them, then you're at a -2 with them because you've come in and you've beaten them up and you've forced them out or whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, cool. All right, so I'd like to think, okay, we'll roll to see how your score starts, and you drop into the start of the action basically, and that's the encounter. And so I rolled really well. So it's like, okay, well, the guy comes out to talk to you instead of you having to go in or not being there. I rolled 2 6s. He came out to talk to us. And I keep telling my crew, no unnecessarily killing people. Do it we've been asked to do a professional job, do it by the thing. So I'm always getting a couple of XP for that, which is good. Okay, yep. Yes, I'm here to buy this land from you, and we're buying you out of this base. And he's like, what? I'm like, trance powder. And it's like the target becomes highly suggestible. Yes, okay, that's a wonderful idea. Here's a coin. A coin in Blades in the Dark is basically a bag of money. We got paid 1 coin each for the previous job. So here's a coin to grease the wheels. And he's like, yes, well, we're sort of basically a city functionary. The GM's saying in his head, he like a fortune roll. How well does he think this is going to go for him? He rolled very well. very well. Like, it would roll double sixes, which normally is bad for us, but in this case, it was good for us. He knows that he can just apply to be transferred somewhere else because they're kind of dilapidated. And it's not going to cost them anything to move, so he can keep the money that I've given him. Oh, functionary? Did I say functionary? Government. They're a government body, and they don't need to buy up new area themselves. I mean, the government does, but they'll just move them to a different location. So he gets to keep the money that I gave him. So he's very happy. So they basically just left, and I'm showing up as okay. OBS is showing that. Yeah, OBS is showing my sounding is fine. I'm not sure what Mr. B's having issues with sound. All right. Well, I'll wait for Mr. B to check things out, and I'll just wait here. My sound, my microphone meter is going up and down while I'm talking. So I don't think it's me, but it might be. I know Twitch's Australia's internet is pretty terrible sometimes. So it could be that. It could just be Mr. B's having a bad connection. Excellent. Good to know. And so instead of getting a -2 relations penalty with that, we only got a -1. And the session was over. That was it. I got a bunch of XP. Nobody else did really. And we went into downtime again, so everyone was happy because they got basically double training without any real effort or having to take any stress. I'm like, well, yeah, it's like, yeah. And Phil's like, yeah, you probably won't be able to do that all the time. And I'm like, I know, but I'll try and find a balance between this is a thing I always have to rely on. And so I've got one per loadout. So when we go on a score, I have one dose of trance powder to use. So I'll try and find a balance between this is a crutch that makes everything easy, and this is one really cool ability that we have that never gets used again, like fucking Guardians of the Galaxy or a lot of other movies. It's like, this is a really cool ability. Why does this never come up again? So yeah. Anyway, let's get on to Skyrim. Blades in the Dark. Blades in the Dark was excellent. I'm really enjoying it. Happy that it's back on again. Because we hadn't played the last 2 weeks. I'm happy that it's back on. And yeah, having a good time. Thank you, John Harper. Skyrim. Oh wow, it's 7:30. I was talking for 25 minutes? Really? Oh wow. I did not realize I was talking for so long. I had a really good time though. I really enjoy it. Yes, please continue for my last save game. 24 minutes of talking about Blades in the Dark to start the stream. It's fine. Alright, we still haven't gotten married to Lydia. We're in solitude. Why are we in solitude? Are we murdering someone? Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, well, I'm probably gonna have to load her up with poison.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King.
This will be interesting.
I'm just here to provide protection for His Eminence's cousin. Please, enjoy yourself.
You're from Cyrodiil. You know nothing about us. Nothing.
Oh, I know enough. I know those trouble-making stormcloaks
Alexia
refuse
Ricci.
to submit to Imperial authority. Such seditious behavior. Why, it's treason.
And when the elves marched into your beloved Cyrodiil, and everyone took up arms against them, wasn't that treason?
Oh.
Against the
Hello.
Dominion?
A marriage of both love and political advantage. A rare thing indeed.
Are you having a good time?
So far. I just hope things remain calm. Wine gets drunk, tempers flare. This may be a joyous celebration, but it's shadowed by a lot of animosity.
Yeah, it's about to get worse.
Be well. Pray for solitude and my husband.
I will.
If you want my opinion, I think they should have paid for an entire quartet. Plenty of bards at the college would have loved the opportunity.
They sure would have.
I am, thank you. I do so enjoy singing at weddings. It's just one of the many duties we at the Bards College are called upon to perform. Now you can say you've met the most talented bard in all of Skyrim.
Which one? Because I'm a member of the Bards College and I don't remember you being there at all. Subtitles.
Sorry, no time to talk. I need to keep playing.
Oh, my apologies. Please go ahead.
A marriage of both love and political advantage.
Oh,
Rare thing
subtitles.
indeed.
My husband Aesgeir and I thank you for coming to our reception. We thank you for sharing the love we have for each other. These days, it seems there is dread everywhere.
Victoria did pretty well for
Sure.
herself, marrying that
Dragon.
husband. Not a bad looking fellow at all.
Here, today, put such fears aside. Enjoy yourselves.
Is
I
she
thank you
here?
all
But
again for making this the best wedding a woman could ask for.
it looks like she's invisible. Oh, here she is. Okay, so where was she? Who's this dude? Okay, someone I don't know. So, as she's addressing the crowd, which she was just... I mean, it sounded a lot like she was doing that
I'm
just
so
then.
glad Victoria and Asgeir chose a public reception. That way the entire city can share in their holy bond.
Well, it's a... Yeah, I mean, that's why they did it. See, this is... Right, so they're going inside.
Good friends and neighbors. Are you all enjoying yourselves? Please eat, drink, and make merry on this most
Oh, while we're here, I guess.
happy of days.
Nice. How many points do I think she has? Maybe maybe one of those and one of those. That's 50 and that's 25, and the one that's 50 is worth more than double, so maybe two of these. Oh, she died.
Victoria! No!
What? Oh. Well, okay, let's back up.
Today, the problems of Skyrim are not my...
Hey.
Today, the problems of Skyrim are...
No, look, this worked the first time.
In this courtyard,
I'm just going to keep doing this until it works. Okay.
folks, there are no Imperials. There are only people come to celebrate a union of two souls. So make merry. You have all helped to make this a truly extraordinary wedding.
She goes up and down. Yeah, I didn't notice them up there.
The couple seemed
Alright,
more
I'm
concerned
gonna
with their
ask them
reception.
to wait here.
I'm right behind you. As you wish, my Thane.
Oh, what is it? If you say so.
Alright, now I need to wait for these two to go back upstairs. Don't think I don't notice that what she's singing doesn't match up with the subtitles. Alright.
Honored guests.
Oh no. But I meant R instead of click.
There's someone there.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, it didn't work either. Okay.
I just wanted to take this time to thank you all for being here. To thank you for...
Nope. Wrong button.
My husband Aesgeir and I thank you for coming to our... reception. We thank you.
Alright, so I'm now meant to be invisible.
Victoria!
Where'd you come
No. Still not working. What the hell?
I just wanted to take this time to thank you all for being here.
Victoria!
No, I'm fucking invisible. Invisible means invisible. Right, I'm gonna try something else.
Thank you for coming to our
Potion. I'm sure I don't have any potions of invisibility with me, do I?
reception. We thank you for sharing the love we have for each other. Today, the problems of Skyrim are not my problems.
Alright, if this doesn't work, I've got one other.
Victoria! No!
See? What the fuck? I'm meant to be
I just
invisible.
wanted to take this time to thank you all for being here. To thank you for sharing this wonder.
Okay.
A happy day.
Again, I hit Z instead of
Are you all
X,
enjoying
instead of Q.
yourselves? Please,
I'm running out of time to do this.
drink and make merry on this.
Hello, Jade and Apocalypse. Welcome. I'm having some trouble.
Come here.
Oh, wow.
My husband Aesgeir and I thank you for coming to our reception. We thank you for
Little thief!
My husband Aesgeir and I thank you for coming to our reception. We thank you. I just wanted to take this time to thank you all for being here. To thank you for
We'll get there eventually, everybody.
It's...
Oh. If I want to poison this dude, I'm gonna need a lot more than that.
No!
I just wanted to take this time to thank you all for being here. To thank you for sharing this wonderfully...
Oh no, I don't want to give him that one.
Never should have come here. Should be.
No, I'm...
My husband Aesgeir and I thank you for coming to our reception. We thank you for sharing the love with...
Not the frenzy potion. Yeah, I don't have it on my PS4. I haven't played on my PS4 for a while, actually. Okay, so this one. So she has less than 25 points. So a couple of those will probably help. Sure. my poison back.
Somebody help!
Time to end.
Okay, but I'd like to point out.
I just wanted to take this time to thank you all for being here.
I would like to point out one thing very clearly. Invisible while sneaking. This says become invisible. Become invisible while sneaking. Invisible. That's what it says. It gives me the power to become invisible while sneaking.
To thank you for sharing this
I
wonderfully
am
happy day with myself and my new husband.
stealthed on this balcony. I should not. Oh wait, I haven't done the thing yet.
These days.
I should not be getting this kind of grief.
It seems.
What was that?
Somebody help! I guess I was just hearing things.
Astrid ordered me to keep an eye on you. Figured you could use a hand when the chaos erupted. I'll try and hold them off as best I can. You get back to the sanctuary.
Did it. Did it.
Do something!
Oh. Did it. Did it. Just needed to be further back from the ledge. Just needed to be further back from the ledge. I am so glad I let myself retry things like that. I'm like, no, this should work. It says invisible. It says invisible. I could have bow and arrowed. I'm not very good with a bow and arrow. I'm a wizard. I don't have my companions with me. Oh, that's. Oh, I hope my companions are okay. Let me just summon forth my companions.
I'm no fan of the sun. It would be
Okay.
this.
Everyone's fine.
Oh, what is it?
Please come with me again.
Whenever you're ready.
Thank you.
We heading out? As you command, my Thane.
Thank you. Alright, now, where was the other guy that we needed to murder? Fort Greymore, that's right. Fear! Yes, apparently. I mean, I haven't had very many companions. I had one at first. My good elf buddy, Feyendal. And unfortunately he died. And so then I brought Lydia with me. And then I needed to bring Serana with me. And I think there's just sometime during my time with Serana, I noticed that I could talk to the Death Hounds in her castle. And I asked one of them to follow me, and it did. And I'm like, oh, I can have 2 followers now? And then the Death Hound also died, and so then I brought Lydia back into my service. So yeah, this is legit. This is not the case of Fallout 4 where I've got a mod so that I can also have Dogmeat as a companion. This is just something in the in her DLC. Just it lets you have a second follower, and I'm like, awesome. I don't remember this being mentioned. It just sort of happened, and I'm like, oh, cool. That's. I don't remember it coming up in dialogue. I don't remember me being told. F5. I haven't got. Oh, really? I haven't heard word about my my emotes yet. Oh yeah, we could go do that as well, I suppose. Dum da da dum da 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 dum dum. Now this time, can you shut the fucking door when you come in, please? Alright, there's nothing else in here I need. Oh, actually, let me check the dresser. Dum da da dum da 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 dum dum. No idea who she was or why anyone wanted her murdered. Oh, I don't do that anymore. I've left my werewolf days behind me. I don't need those. Dum da da dum da 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 dum 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 da 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 dum dum. I've got that song stuck in my head now. Good job, barding, bards. Alright, alright. it would be cool if no, I finished being a werewolf. I got all of my werewolf perks, and then I went back to being a vampire again. I'm not sure if I have any of my vampire perks. I found getting the vampire perks a lot more difficult because you need to kill them with the drain life, and it's an AoE, and yeah. Hey, Nazir.
Brother, don't worry, my friend. I'll spare you the facetious quip about killing a defenseless old woman.
Thank you, especially one that I couldn't
Infiltrating an
sneak
occupied
murder.
military fort and making it out in one piece is nothing to joke about. Well done. Your payment for services rendered.
I play other games on Sundays. On my Sunday morning, which is North American Saturday night, I play not Skyrim. I haven't tried Fortnite. I've seen it. I've seen PUBG. I've seen Fortnite. It doesn't really interest me. Any more contracts?
Well, yes, 2 of them.
Oh.
But you're reaching the end of what I have available.
Thank goodness.
Your targets are a dark elf wizard named Maloril in the dwarven ruin of Mazinchaleft, and Helvard, the housecarl of Falkreath. Kill these 2, and I'll have one last contract to give you.
Holy
I'm just
shit.
finalizing some details now.
A housecarl in Falkreath? And a wizard in a dwarven ruin? Oh, shit just got real.
He's dangerous. Very dangerous. A rogue dark elf mage doing research into dwarven artifacts should be both respected and feared. Just not by you.
Oh, I like that.
He's the housecarl of Falkreath. You know what that means? He's the bodyguard to the Jarl himself. So be careful.
Yeah. You know, I have my own housecarl. Yeah, I mean, there was a whole thing about, oh no,
Try not to get yourself killed.
Brendan Green going on about how Fortnite was ripping him off and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, not really. Not so much.
The news is everywhere. Vittoria Vici, the Emperor's cousin, butchered at her own wedding.
I know, how
well
weird.
Done. Let's see His Eminence try to ignore this.
Well, she didn't bleed like a stuck pig because I poisoned her to death. It's just a bit weird. I'm just going to remain silent.
With Vici's murder, you've started us down a path the Dark Brotherhood hasn't traveled in centuries. The assassination of an emperor. And now your reward. A unique spell to summon the legend of the Dark Brotherhood. His soul serves us now in death, as his body once did in life. Ah, and of course, a bonus for killing Vici while she addressed her guests as instructed.
Oh, gold. Yeah, well, I was hoping I'd get paid for the job, and
Spend it as you will.
The cool
Now
thing
then,
would be
time to
gold.
proceed
Would
to
be
the
a
next stage of the plan.
the bonus would be a
Go
cool
and
thing.
speak with Gabriella. She's been helping me arrange your next contract.
1,500 gold. Oh, and I got an achievement: bound until death. Ah, their wedding. Yeah, there are more daggers in this map now than there were previously. Because we have struck in Markarth, we have struck in Windhelm, and Solitude just now. That's not in one of the holds. But let's go speak with Gabriella.
Go speak
Yes,
with
yes, I'm
Gabriella.
on my way
She's been
now.
assisting me with your next contract.
Which one's Gabriella? she... What's not the frostbite spider? Ah, here you are.
Dear brother, I've been waiting for you. Your next contract awaits, as I'm sure Astrid indicated.
Ah, she not only indicated, but she flat out told me.
With the Emperor's arrival in Skyrim now a certainty, his security service, the Penitus Oculatus, will need to begin its preparations immediately.
Yeah.
Security is being handled by a Commander Morrow. Astrid and I have devised a plan to break the man, and in doing so, cripple the Emperor's protection.
Okay.
You are to slay the Commander's son, Gaius Morrow.
Alright.
And once he is dead, plant false evidence on his body, implicating him in a plot to kill the Emperor.
Sure. I will, I'll find that out. Thank you for asking me first, though. I don't know his name. I have not played through Skyrim before. I have played Skyrim before. I got up to level 14 or something. I didn't get very far through the main quests. I got distracted by a bunch of side quests. I was playing a female Bosma, stealth, archery, light armor, that kind of stuff. And that was when it came out, back in 2011. So, you know, 6 years later, I'm like, oh, here's the,
He is set to leave
here's
the
the
outpost at
5 years
Dragonbridge
later, here's
and
the special
inspect the
edition.
security of
I
each
should
city
totally
in
stream this.
Skyrim.
I can't, my PC can't
Go
handle
there
it.
now.
Few tweaks
Observe
later
Gaius
after
Morrow's
several
departure
months
and
with
follow
OBS
him.
settings and stuff like
Waylay
that.
him in one of the cities
Yes,
and
okay, I can
send
now
his
stream from my
soul to
PC.
Sithis.
Let's do it.
Once he's dead,
So that
plant
was
the
that
incriminating
was
letter on his
nearly
body
a
and let
year
fate
to the
take care of
day
the
when I
rest.
started this,
Oh,
this
and
playthrough
one
through
final
Skyrim. Yes.
To earn your bonus, do not kill Gaius Morrow in Dragonbridge or on the road. Kill
Okay.
him in one of the other major cities he'll be visiting.
Okay.
There, the body will be discovered quickly, as will the letter implicating Gaius Morrow in the plot to assassinate the Emperor.
Okay.
Do that, and Astrid has authorized me to grant you a rather unique bonus. It is a special token to be given to Olava the Feeble in Whiterun.
I know Olava the
is
Feeble.
an old and dear friend, and a powerful seer. The token entitles you to a reading of your future.
Oh, good to know. But yeah, it was. I think it was a year and 2 days after the 11th, and I think it was the 13th or the 12th or the 10th or something of November. It was a couple of days off the actual anniversary. When I started this stream. Alright, do you know Gaius' schedule?
No, so your best plan is to follow him after he leaves Dragonbridge.
Yes.
However, there is one other option.
Uh-huh.
We know there's an actual written travel schedule, somewhere in the Penitus Oculatus outpost.
Okay.
Securing that would, obviously, be most beneficial. It's a small town, with one rather unique feature. It houses Skyrim's only Penitus Oculatus outpost.
Okay.
It was established by Commander Morrow when he first arrived in Skyrim several months ago, when he began preparing.
Alright, I've been to Dragonbridge already, so I can bamf straight there.
Killing Commander Morrow would do no good. Someone would merely replace him. No, we need him to remain in charge, but distracted, weakened. Implicate and kill his son Gaius, and the commander will be grief-stricken and humiliated, his family name ruined. The security plan will then fail.
Wouldn't we just,
Best yet, the Emperor will be lulled into a false sense of security, thinking an assassination plot had already been discovered and foiled.
That part's true. You'd think, though, that really, oh, well, look, your son was plotting to kill the Emperor, we're going to replace you anyway.
Walk in Gaius Morrow's shadow, and deliver to him the judgment of Sithis.
Okay.
You're part of a family now, Hamshank. I trust you, you trust me.
Yes, yes, I trust you. Hamshank, what? Yeah, I'm 57, 58 or something like that. we're sort of close to Falkreath. That's Falkreath there. I'm not sure how we're going to go about killing this housecarl. F5. I'm glad they put in the thing about prestiging. I've forgotten what. Is it a dragon? It's a regular dragon. It's not even a blood dragon. Nice. It's too bad the Oh yeah, hi. I'm the Dragon Lord. And where did it go? Well, one more dragon. I remember the start, oh my god, dragon, we're dead, run away, and now it's like, oh cool, another dragon, let's kill it. Okay, so this looks like the longhouse. Well, his bodyguard is not here. Oh, he's upstairs. What time is it? 9 AM. I don't suppose I could convince you to come inside. Well, the Jarl can't see me from here. We don't get Captain Crunch here. I mean, sure.
Yes, yes, what is it? We're all very busy here.
No, stop, come back. I don't think I have enough poison left to kill this dude. Oh, I don't want to use it. I want to give him it. Oh, he just got sick and died. How weird. Oh, cool, I got the poison back. Oh, I would, Mr. B, but apparently I've already been through his room. Oh, wait, fine clothes. Yeah, I'll take those. I mean, if you're going to keep flawless gems in your lockbox, maybe you could, I don't know, lock it. Well, I'm glad everyone else was on the stairs. That worked out really well, actually. Everyone else on the stairs stopped me from... oh, thanks for the follow, Jaden Apocalypse. What? What? No idea what you're talking about. Let's get out of Falkreath before something goes wrong. Alright, let's see. That's Dragon Bridge. That's Mizzenshire. And that's that one. Alright, well, there we go. It has finally caught up. We can go kill that dude. How much stuff am I carrying? Not a lot, okay. Let's go kill this dude. Then we might go get that other dragon wall. I don't know.
Is this a dwarven city? I can't believe they'd let it get so run down. That'll teach you.
It was a good day when I accidentally discovered that I could cancel spells. Switching to Firebolt because Lydia has run in. No, stop. I'm not as concerned about Lydia resurrecting people now that I don't have to eat them anymore. Maybe we should go do the thing while we're here. Aw, thanks Jaden, appreciate that. Maybe we should go do the other one. This one. Steal is travel schedule, hey? Alright, let's go do the super difficult one. I've got 2 hours left. It'll be fine.
Thank you.
Well, that was just creepy.
The cousin of the Emperor was murdered in solitude at her own damn wedding.
She was?
We wouldn't let that happen either.
Oh, so this is the guy that we don't want to kill here.
Don't worry too much. I'll be fine.
I know you.
You know what I should have done? I should have gone to Whiterun. Hello. I mean, you were just outside talking to your father.
To say to one another.
I have some weak poisons, but not really. Yeah, that's true. They're sort of more annoying. And I can summon Atronachs as well. Ooh. Oh, what do you know? Do 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 do. Alright, I'm a vampire now, so the Dawn Guard are gonna show up more often, aren't they? Hello.
I have nothing to say to you. Now move along, or I'll order my guard to attack.
A bear? Gonna cancel that. Could have, the Atronachs are very useful. Could have absolutely, healed the bear. So we could absolutely kill this dude right now. I'm sure his body would be found eventually. But... okay, so he's going to Solitude and then Windhelm. Oh, and then Riften. And then Whiterun. And then Freitas, and then... oh, and then he repeats. Okay, good to know. Guards and yells, this has been informed your arrival and will leave you to your work. Examine any entrances and exits. Make note of irregularities. Talk to no one. Okay. Okay, good. So there's not a real time limit on this. Thanks very much, Jaden. Thanks for joining us. Go eat. It's fine. Thanks very much for coming in. Alright, well it looks like if he's going to be in Whiterun on Thursday, we can head back to Whiterun. What day is it today? Is that Monday? Is Midas Monday? No, Maundus, Turdus, Midas. Oh, Midas is Wednesday. Alright, well I'm not sure how he's going to get to Riften right now. So if we bamf to Whiterun, he should be... that's very true, Mr. Badmac. Thanks, Mr. Bean. So, yeah. That means that he will be effectively heading to he should be in Whiterun tomorrow. Okay, so we can wait for him to arrive in... or... depends on how long it takes to get to Whiterun. Oh, there's no Midas evening. Alright, in the Bannered Mare, when he's in the Bannered Mare, we can kill him there. Okay. This looks like it will be fine. Let's bounce back to Whiterun. We've got 2 days basically. So How long is it gonna take to go to Mazinchale? Well, we can wait at Whiterun. Let's see how long it takes to get to Whiterun. I am out of coffee.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it. It's so bright out here. I don't know how you
Alright, so we've got a day. This is the woman here. We could alright, I meant to leave those in Riften, didn't I? I didn't take her wedding sandals because, yeah, fuck it. Maybe I should have. I can stock up on some more poisons. I have some poisons in my, How much food do I have? No, I need ale, not wine. Okay. Books. Nope. Didn't pick up any books. Weird for me. Really? I can't move this over here?
What now?
Serana, for fuck's sake. Okay. Not those. I can sell a lot of these. Okay, chest. I'm sure there is some, here we go, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, that will... Man, I hope that will be enough. Surely I have some more... There we go. I mean, I could make some poisons for crying out loud. I've got alchemy skills. Alright. Oh, weakness to poison. That might be handy. Oh no, I want damage stealth. It's damage health, don't I? That's what I want. That's what I'm looking for. What? Butterfly ring with an unknown? There we are. Oh, Crimson Nernrote. That reminds me, I've got to go back to... Ravage health is damage over time. Ah, there we go. Ectoplasm. Yeah. Ravage health and restore health. Get out of here. Falmer's ear. No. Fuck off, Serana. Just get... Stop pushing me around. For fuck's sake, you are fucking kidding me. If there is one thing, I mean, I like the way they go and do stuff, but not when I'm fucking standing right there. It is really upsetting. Okay. Damage health. Oh, Death Belt also includes weakness to poison. Okay, good. So... one of those. And one of those. And... weakness to poison. Oh, I only picked up one of each of those. I'll pick Bleeding Crown. Okay. 28 points. Alright, let's see what we got out of that. Yeah, 28 points. 28 points doesn't seem like a lot. What was it? It was... Bleeding Crown? Oh, I'd have to level up to put points into alchemy. I might need that free heal. Alright. If I pick another thing that does damage health, is that double damage health? So what was I up to? Damage. Ravage health. Unknown. Generate. Fortify. Damage health, human flesh. Really, I've got something like Nightbane or something. Regenerate health. Lingering damage health. There we are, Nightshade. Okay. So No, it doesn't. So I've got 3 things that do damage health, but... Oh, it must be the death bell that includes, yeah, that's frenzy. Well, I might use the... I mean, how many fortify lockpicking potions do I need? Oh, and fortify destruction? Wow. Well, I've got more nightshade than Felma ears, so I might do it this way. Oh yeah, and every now and then I'll get 2 instead of 1. Oh, looks like every now and then I'll get 1 instead of 2. It's gonna take a long time to get to 49. Alchemy is slow. I wonder if there's a way to do better alchemy. Which of you knocked this jug over? Okay. Drop. 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 Okay. Oh, I wonder if I can use this to turn the book around. Alright, that'll probably be under the table when I get back. Alright, I probably don't need all 31 of those. Well, I can sell those. Store that one. I'm still carrying some stuff around. What are these doing in here? Do I still have that loot? Oh, I got rid of it. Okay, well, good then. I still have 2 hunting bows. All partway through the wall, yeah. Right, I gotta take those back to Riften as well. And I don't have my Amulet of Mara with me, so we can't get married either. Although, now I have a wedding dress. Yes! I have a wedding dress and stuff for Serrano. This is excellent! What time is it? Do I still have until tomorrow? Yeah, he's in Riften right now. We've still got a whole other day left. We could do some crafting. I haven't done crafting this week. I don't want to go anywhere on a quest in case I oh, I could sell some things while I'm in town, hey.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
I'm sure you would.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Thanks, Bellathor.
Hey,
I will.
You mix potions, right? Can you brew me an ale?
Everything's for sale, my friend. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Okay. Alright, he won't buy stolen things, will he? Well, that's okay. And I'm not even wearing my selling things gear.
You come back. I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Okay, is there anything else I want to sell? To him? No. Alright.
Remember, I'll give you the best deals.
Do you have anything that I want to buy?
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Ooh. Random ore. Glass, more goat horns. I could buy the goat horns, I guess. Oh, he's got some Ultima potions. Really? The magical ones are cheaper than the healing ones? Wow! 80% faster ring slot. Nice. Look at the health. Nearly double the price. 20% boost to health regen versus 80% to magicka regen. One silver ore, conjure familiar, lesser ward. I have both of those already. Steel plate helmet. Well, I guess we could buy the goat horns from him. If we ever bother going back to finishing the mansion makeover. I was doing 2 greater soul gems. Yeah, okay.
All right then.
Thanks,
Don't mean to be
Bellathor.
rude, but I'm too busy.
I wasn't talking to you, Sigurd.
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something you need.
You mean the shop you're standing... The shop I was just in, that you walked out of while telling me you were too busy to talk?
Sure you'll find what
That shop?
If not, let me know.
Hey Arcadia,
What do you
how's
need, my
business?
friend? Take a look.
Okay. Don't want either of those. Am I down to Magica? Oh, one of them's stolen. Okay, I want to keep that for now. I want to keep that for now. I can sell that. I want to hang on to these for now. They're only worth 94, but they do 28 damage, 28 points of damage. So it's the carry weight really that's the issue. So 2 of those is worth more than one of them in damage. Oh, I can sell those then, that's cool. Oh no, I can't. Oh, I can sell that one. But I have a lot of minor stuff things that I can sell. Welcome back, Jaden. How was food? Check it. I do love it when that happens. I sold them things down to 0 coins exactly. Yeah, I like it. Alright. Well, we could, we could do some crafting. It's not going to be terribly exciting. We could just wait for a day. That's sort of a little less exciting. I mean, it's a lot faster though. I've only got an hour and a quarter left. Unless who's on today is JT streaming. Mr. Bean, have you seen anything about? Let me check the internets. Let me check to see if JT is cancelled for some reason, then we can alright. 4 hours ago. Tonight's stream. Okay, so not cancelled at least 4 hours ago. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so well, I guess we can fast forward to tonight. We have this time to spend, and I have crafting to do, and I don't want to.
Neither magic nor the passing of time.
I have a lot of crafting that needs to get done, guys. But which did I put points in glass and in orcish yet? Did I do that? I can't remember. I'd need to go into my I can do that actually. I can F5 and then I can go into the menu. Magic. And then I can go to hello Zen English. Okay, smithing. I didn't put points into. Oh, smithing's at 80 now. Okay, so I hadn't put points into glass or ebony yet. That seems silly of me. Okay, well, I mean, do I need to put points into glass and ebony? I've got a lot of glass and ebony stuff that I could upgrade, but I've also got a lot of dwarven and scale and stuff that I could upgrade. Okay. F9. All right, let's not do that. Let's get out of here. Something was
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Yeah, speaking of mercenary work. I'm going to
Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Yes?
Yes, hello. Hi, yes, we've spoken earlier and you're standing way too close to me.
Need something?
Yes, I need you to get out of my way, thank you.
Security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
Really?
The guards in this city are all lazy and undisciplined. Things need to change.
Oh.
Commander Caius walks around Dragon's Reach like a preening rooster. I could do his job blindfolded.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes. Yes.
No? That was enough? Okay. Now I do wonder where he'd be staying. Where would he be staying? It doesn't look like he'd be staying in there.
They did darken the sky.
Oh, they've written a song about me.
Fury's fire and his scales sharpened scythes. Men ran and they cowered, and they fought and they died. They burned and they bled as they issued their cries.
Okay, so he'll be in here.
We need saviors to free us from Alduin's
This will be...
heroes on
This
the
will be where he is.
of this new order wage. And if Alduin wins, man is gone from this world, lost in the shadow of the black wings unfurled. But then came the tongues on that terrible day.
The tongues? Wait. Oh, so it's not about me.
They entered the
Well,
fray.
I'm losing interest in this song.
Heard the music of Alduin's doom.
Oh, I know who he's talking about. Yeah, those three dudes.
Sky shattering doom. And so the tongues freed us from Alduin's rage. Gave the gift
It's not a new song, it's just a song I haven't heard before.
in a new age. If Alduin's eternal, then eternity's done. For his story is over, and the dragons are gone.
Wait, what? If he's eternal, then the... What? No, that's not how eternity works. He'll come back. Hi. It's a good song. And I appreciate that they put songs in there. Alright, so we're going to wait here until tomorrow night, and then we're going to poison this dude. We need to wait for like 24 hours, which... Fine. Okay, so it's now Turtis, and it's 7 PM. It's still Alfred Battleborn. According to the dude's schedule, Turtis Whiterun, evening, Bannered Mare. Alright, so he should be in here somewhere. We might need to go out and come back in again. Or it might just not be evening enough yet.
Well met, traveler.
And to you, John Battlebjorn. He'd be after JT. I mean, he normally does. Yeah, a friend of ours, John. Well, it might just still be too early.
Come on in. Let me know if you need
This
anything,
next
or
song
take a seat
goes
by
out
the
to the
fire,
Dragon
and
Lord,
I'll send
the
someone
savior
over.
of Skyrim.
What do you
Oh,
need?
this one's about me.
The security in Whiterun is terrible.
Yes, we had this conversation earlier.
What can I do for you?
Fury's fire.
It's the same song. So it was about me, sort of.
Men ran and they cowered, and they fought and they
Alright,
died.
we can wait a little bit longer. 8:30, 9:30, 10:30? Oh, 11:30. Ah, see, here he is. He's downstairs.
We need saviors to free us from Alduin's rage.
Where's he going?
Heroes on the field of this new war to wage. And if Alduin wins, man is
he
gone
leaving?
from this world, lost in the shadow of the
Why is he leaving? It's food and sleep.
black wings unfurled.
Why is he
Then
leaving? He's
came
meant
the
to be
tongues
sleeping.
on that
Alright.
tear. We need saviors to free us.
So this is back at 7:30.
Heroes on the
Oh, it's fine. I'll just wait for him to.
war to wage. And if
Wait for him to come in normally then.
man is gone from this world, lost in the shadow.
Part of being an assassin is patience. But hey, look, he's played the same song twice in a row, and that's. Ah, these two. What's going on here?
And all heard the music of Alduin's doom, the sweet song of Skyrim, sky shattering.
Sadia, wake up,
I could really use some more coffee.
Yes, Mom.
And so the tongues freed us from Alduin's rage, gave the gift of the voice, ushered in a new age. If Alduin's eternal,
Well, we can go looking for him.
Don't like those eyes you got.
For his story
There's a bad
is
hunger.
Well, at least I don't smell like I've been washing my dogs again.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Yeah, you sort of get a little used to it.
Damn those Grey Manes to oblivion. They want to back the storm.
Is he here yet? Oh, he's just approaching. He's not even in Dragon's Reach yet. He hasn't even made it to Dragon's Reach yet. Is he just way behind schedule?
You're the best.
Wait, is he leaving?
Can you be my father?
He's leaving! Seriously, game? What the hell? day, Dragon's Reach,
Come on
and then
in.
food and
Just
sleep.
stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Right, so where is he now? Alright, he's on his way to Whiterun now. This is 7:30. On the Thursday. So, has he already left? Ah, the good old Fighters Guild. There he is. So in that case, he is well behind schedule. Alright, well at least he's walking in the right direction. We might just need to follow him around until he goes into the inn, and then see if he actually goes to sleep or if he just sits around drinking. It did look like he was walking away from the bedroom and then out the door, so I might have just rested for 1 hour too long, or waited, sorry, for 1 hour too long. I mean, I could probably just kill him here, but I'd prefer to do it in the inn if I can do it without getting noticed. Oops. Well, I'm glad that wasn't a more embarrassing drop than that. Oh, this dude is so slow. Come on. It's already 8:30. He's not making it to Dragon's Reach at all, is he? Oh yeah, he'll be in Dragon's Reach. Maybe. Lucien Lechance. Fights by your side. So, not really. Lucian LeChance? I don't recognize the name. Probably Morrowind or an Oblivion reference that I don't remember. Alright, and back into Whiterun. Now, if he's going straight to the inn, because it's already 9 PM. The problem was when I rested upstairs, or when I waited upstairs, I went 1, 2, 3, but it already starts at 1 by default. So that was 4 hours, which took us from 7:30 to 11:30, and yeah, he was just leaving by then. Wolfbirth, you're slowing him down. Sort of. I mean, you both you're both walking at the same pace, but somehow you're slowing him down. Bellathor, get out of this dude's way. Seriously. Fucking Bellathor. Okay.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Alright, here he is sitting down. It's now 9:30. So if I'd waited 2 hours, he would have shown up downstairs. I've went out, went back in, so now I can't get back to the autosave where I restarted this section from is gone now. I still have my quick save from before I waited a whole day. So that's something I guess. If I need to, I can go back to that. Right, now it looks like he's going upstairs. No. Why isn't he... Maybe it just says... No. No. Just... Wrong button. Wrong. Just the wrong button. That's all I wanted. It's the wrong... I just wanted to check his schedule. It says food and sleep, but it might be lying. He might not actually sleep. But he was sort of heading from the bottom of the stairs area out. I could crouch behind him and that would be fine. I can do that. But I don't want him in a room with a bunch of other people, because anyone with eyes on me, as we saw at the wedding, if anyone can see me, then the guards will get called and I'll get a bounty and bad stuff will
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors.
What do you need, handsome?
I need you to leave me alone.
Today's come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about.
And yeah, it's 10 o'clock. He's leaving.
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what
Okay.
blood and our steel.
This really annoys me. This is actually quite annoying.
Food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to do it here. I mean, how many of these do I need to give him? All of... Fuck's sake. All of them?
That it? That your best?
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
The fuck?
And the braggart.
Oh, wait, which one was that? Yeah, okay. I was undetected and now someone's looking at me.
There once was a hero.
"31 potions.
Why?
Nope.
Never should like a wood of the yarn. Stop right there.
I'm with the guild.
I can make all your problems with the
12
go
gold.
away, but it'll cost you. What do you say? Done. Now move along before you get me in trouble.
That.
Pickpocket! We've got a pickpocket!
By the wood of the yarn. Stop right there.
And nowhere near enough damage.
Oh, forgive me, Thane. I didn't realize it was you. We'll look the other way this time. But even the Jarl's influence has its limits. Be more careful.
When he met the shield maiden.
Nowhere near enough damage. What the hell? Okay, so one of these.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar.
Look, just fuck off, dickhead.
Run from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made.
And this is why I didn't want to do it here. This is why I wanted him to go to sleep. So I could do it in his bedroom.
Yes?
Wow, could NPCs just fuck off every now and then?
No!
Alright, so this is 30 times 280. Sorry, 30 times 208. That's 3 times 280. That's nearly 900 health. And it did that much damage to him. It's only doing that much damage.
Named Ragnar the Red, who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
I will point out that Jaden said it was a hard mission, but this dude has a shit ton of health. I may have underestimated how many poison things I need. No, I don't want to do it that way. Oh, and now because I F5'd, now I can't go back to the day before. Fuck. I could have made, 300 of these things. Well, not 300, but I could have made a lot more of these poisons. How much health? I mean, it's a lot of poison damage.
Do your worst!
What do you think you're doing? Never should have ordered the yard. Stop right there.
This 90%, this 90% thing is sure failing a lot.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red, who came right. Once was a hero named Ragnar the Red, who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
Is there
No, yes, you can fuck off.
As he told of both battles in gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said,
You too.
oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie.
And he's not.
What do you think you're doing?
See? Only that much. All of that. Let's see how much this one does. This is 50. That much.
Oh, there once.
Alright, so we're not poisoning this guy to death. This guy has a shit ton of health points, or is naturally very immune to poison, or resistant to poison.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said,
This is as far back as we can go. Like, just shit tons of health?
Fear not. Come dragon or giant, we'll be ready.
The other problem is... he's still on the road on the way up. He's still here. The other problem is... I mean, I could make a lot more poison potions. I can. I'd rather not. Been selling off a lot of my poisons, that's the problem. I already went through here and picked out a bunch of poisons, didn't I? Oh, that might be useful. Summons a Storm Atronach permanently? Permanently? Yeah, I think I already, grabbed a lot of my poisons. I have been selling a lot of them off. Yeah, I was expecting him to be. It's cool, I've already jumped through time to do this. Yeah, and anything down this end of the... Oh, 35. Yeah. If he's got, like, 5,000 hit points? It's like, what? Nobody in the game has 5,000 hit points. Apparently this guy does. Yeah, so the regular poison stuff just isn't gonna fucking cut it. I mean, I can leave this and come back later. What was he doing up there? Oh, here's an idea. No, that's a lie.
Keep back, citizen. I have important business I must attend to. I'm sorry, but I really don't have time for this. Move along.
Did I get him? No. That, because you know how when people are in conversation with you... Where the fuck did he go?
Need something.
Okay, there is no fucking way he got all the way up here already.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got the
So I've got 500 and something hit points. So this is over 600. All of this would kill me. All of this would absolutely kill me. And it took him down to about half. This is like, sorry, this is like 800 hit points. 30 times 28. 30 times 30 is 900. Sorry, 31 times 30. 31 times 28 is, yeah, about 900. So this would flat up kill me. And even if he's got double my hit points, it should bring him really close to death. And the other, this is an extra 130. That should definitely finish him off. It looks more like PC times 10. Sure. But yeah, it looks more like PC times 10 hit points. Just from how much the 50 did. Like, almost nothing. Yeah. I was expecting 30 poisons to be overkill.
You are trying my patience,
drinking
citizen.
buddy.
Back
Let's
away.
get some meat.
Now.
Yeah.
Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them.
I don't really care. What the fuck are you doing in here?
Hmm?
I think I might have trouble murdering him on the road, let alone in a hold. Oh, but the peasant can go sit next to him. That's cool.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
We drink to our youth, to days come and gone. For the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the stormcloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing.
I don't know how I got into a position with that quick save of actually being undetected.
Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
But Bard is just straight up only has eyes on me right now. He has a room full of people he's meant to be entertaining. He's not meant to be personally checking me out the entire time. Neither are you. You're meant to be watching what you're cooking.
You are trying my patience,
Need
citizen.
something?
Back away. Now. What do you think you're doing?
See? That's how much it did. Almost nothing. That works for me.
I'm getting out of here.
He's not dead? What the fuck? How is he not dead? What am I looking for? There we go. That works for me. I will take that.
Dark in the sky.
Oh, sure. Oh, I took your sword instead of your, Yeah, I don't need that. You can have that back. Oh, I didn't even read this letter. Yeah, there we go. 150 times plus mine minus 1 times 11.7? Really? Minus 1? So if I have 1 hit point, then he has 150 hit points. Agree to your conditions and the Emperor arrives, so I'll pass along your schedule and arrange for all doors to be unlocked and any post of security to be conveniently absent for a small period of time. Nothing will stand between your men and his eminence. He will die by Stormcloak hands, and neither my father nor your great leader Ulfric will even know anything is amiss until it is too late. Leave the first payment in gold at this dead drop. I look forward to our continuing our relationship. Well, you've been a very naughty boy. My son, in order for the Pentius Oculatus to ensure the safety of our honoured emperor during his visit to Skyrim, we must personally verify the security of every city in the province. To this end, I appoint you my personal representative, granting all rights and privileges affording a commanding officer of the Pentius Oculatus. You are authorized to speak with my voice and administer with my hand. Yes, I cannot do this alone. There is much work to be done here in Dragonbridge and elsewhere, and many arrangements still to be made before the Emperor's arrival. I simply cannot afford to spend time travelling right now, but you must know the seriousness of the task I set before you. When he arrives, the Emperor may choose to visit any city in Skyrim as suits his whim. If he does so, we, the Pentius Oculatus, must be sure that security within those cities is sufficient to deal with any threat to his person that may arise. He sure is. Yeah, Ulfric's dead. Gaius, my beloved son, you may be new to the Penitus Oculatus, but I need someone I can trust. You must carry out your duty for the safety of the Emperor, the glory of the Penitus Oculatus, and the honour of the Morrow family name. Your superior officer and loving father, Commander Morrow.
His raw fury's fire, and his scales sharpen scythes.
Well,
Men ran and they cowered,
you can put your sword away.
they fought and
Runner.
they died. They burned and they bled as they issued their cries. Saviors to free us.
You know, is there a back door?
Alduin's rage.
There is a back door. Excellent. And, oh, there's another wood chopping block here? Instead of the one... Okay, well, that's good to know. Done. 20 minutes to spare. Wow, that took a long time. Jaden was not kidding around when he said it was a hard quest. But we've managed to win the day. I think I've just missed the shop.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
I've missed the shop. Fine. And Bellathor's is even locked. There's Bellathor. Hello.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
I sure am someone who can get things done. I'm glad I tried that again. And because I backed away, I didn't have the conversation with the guard. And because I didn't have the conversation with the guard, there was no bounty. All three of them are on the floor where they dropped, which isn't what normally happens. The book is back where it's meant to be, at least. Well, I can probably hang on to those and then sell them. My carry weight, 129. Yeah, that's fine. Stop doing that. Alright. So 20 minutes. We don't have enough time to go to the Dwarven Ruin and kill that dude. Or the other place. We can go hand this in. We've got enough time for that. And we can... I don't know. Ah! Ah! I just looked at my coffee mug and there's some kind of bug sitting inside it. I've finished drinking my coffee, but I had the window cracked open for a while, and I need to take care of this immediately. I will be back. Hi, everybody. Oh, wow. Okay. I need to finish what? No. I'm not putting anyone else through that. No, it's, yeah. I've rinsed it out. I need to wash my coffee mug properly later. But yeah, no, yeah, it was about that big, maybe. It was, yeah, it was not cool.
Ah, at last. I've been anxiously awaiting your return.
Yes, I killed that dude.
Yes, I know. As does Astrid. You have done well, and have earned both your reward and a bonus, as I have mentioned.
Hooray.
But you should know that we have a more pressing matter to deal with.
Okay.
It's... Cicero. There's been an incident.
I see.
You should proceed into the sanctuary. I'll let Astrid explain.
Alright. Very well. Oh, there's no, dagger in Whiterun.
Just try to relax, Vizara. Let the elixir do its work. You'll feel better shortly.
Hey, I killed some other dude.
Should have figured the little lunatic would completely snap. Well, that's sure to throw a branch into Falkreath's well-oiled political machine. Here's your payment. Well earned as always.
Thanks, dude.
Good luck. And try not to get yourself killed.
Marrow is dead, I know, but we've got bigger problems right now.
Yes.
The fool went absolutely berserk. He wounded Vizara, tried to kill me, and then he fled. I knew that lunatic couldn't be trusted.
Well...
Oh, it's true, I'm afraid. Cicero was a little whirlwind, slashing this way and that. It would have been funny if he weren't trying to murder us all.
Don't forget the ranting and raving. About the Night Mother, how she was the true leader of the Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah, I know where he's coming from.
Just a pretender.
Look, we've got to deal with this situation. You've got to deal with this situation.
Because I'm the listener.
I want you to find that miserable little fool and end his life. But first, find my husband. Make sure he's all right.
Oh.
After the attack, Arnbjorn flew into a rage. When Cicero left, Arnbjorn went after him. They disappeared into the wild.
Oh, that's who's missing.
Search Cicero's room. Maybe there's something in there that sheds some light on where he might have gone.
His room?
Let me know the minute you find something.
Nobody has a room.
I've got to see to Vizara.
Or maybe he does have a room.
Calm everyone down.
Bested by a fool. Who's the fool now, hmm?
Well,
Vizara,
still
you were
you.
very brave. Astrid may well be dead if not for you.
She's right. I'll be forever in
Well,
your
they don't
debt,
want to talk to me. They only want to talk to each other. That's fine. Maybe he did have his own room. Well, the Night Mother's still here, that's something. This room? Not even pointing at the quill. Oh, not this room. Oh, right, this room. I would have got here eventually. His journal, final volume. 100 septums? Really? I have written the letters, so polite, so official, to Astrid in Skyrim. Her sanctuary still stands, still operates, but how? No listener means no black sacrament. No black sacrament means no contracts. Her family can abandon the old ways and still survive, still kill, but it is that family still brotherhood? Or something else? Something new? Something different? Something wrong? Something wrong. Still we must go. Tomorrow we set sail. Float on a boat through the moat called the sea, her and me. Sick of the rocking, tossing, rolling, throwing upon the grey waves. I've been reading of Skyrim, of the old days of the old ways. The good days. There was another sanctuary once, a Dawnstar sanctuary. Good, ancient and strong, blessed by Sithless. Cicero will go there, no need of Astrid. The mother and I will settle, and she will speak to me finally, and we will build the old ways anew together. The passphrase is mine. I have found it in the letter ancient as the sanctuary itself. The black door will ask, what is great? Life's greatest illusion, I am to answer, innocence, my brother. Finally, a space, a place to call my own, a joker's retreat for the fool of hearts. The big ugly beast, a different story. He'd eat me if he could. To bind me, grind me, he'd need to find me. I am not the listener. And never will be, but I am the keeper. I must serve. To teach Astrid the error of her ways. I've sent the letter to Astra. We will leave soon. But we'll keep the other sanctuary. Excellent. Okay, good. So yeah, Dawnstar. The sanctuary in Dawnstar. I can't talk to her. I suppose I could close the coffin. Yeah, Dawnstar.
Have you found
something? Yeah, he's in Dawnstar.
Good, good. Does it say where he may be headed? The Dawnstar Sanctuary? Whatever for. Never mind, it doesn't matter. You need to leave. Now.
Okay.
Every moment counts, so I want you to take my horse. His name is Shadowmere. You'll find him outside by the pool.
Really?
Let's just say he's one of us.
Holy shit, seriously?
Make sure my husband's all right. And then send that jester's twisted little soul to the void, in as many pieces as possible.
I see. Did something set Cicero off?
No, nothing. At least, nothing I'm aware of. Well, if I'm being honest, I haven't exactly been discreet lately in expressing my frustration with this whole situation.
Uh-huh.
Obeying the Night Mother. You being the listener. It's ridiculous. No offense. Cicero may have overheard me talking to one of the others about the Night Mother. It's possible I was not entirely respectful.
I see.
But to go this far, to attempt to murder the leader of a sanctuary, Cicero must pay with his life.
Mm-hmm.
There is no other option.
What do you know about the Dawnstar Sanctuary?
Oh, it's ancient. Apparently one of the first sanctuaries in Skyrim. It hasn't been used by the Brotherhood in close to 100 years. If you say Cicero has gone there,
Needs
it
a
stands
bigger
to
space.
reason that he's familiar with the place. That means you'll be fighting him on his own ground.
Well, that's true.
Tread carefully.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Look, the Dark Brotherhood is a family. This sanctuary is a family. And we've always welcomed those shunned by society.
Mm-hmm.
Werewolves, wizards, eternal 10-year-old vampires. What does it matter? In truth, I've rarely met a lunatic I haven't liked. Cicero's problem isn't his madness. It's an adherence to an ancient, outmoded way of life. The Night Mother's ways simply are not our ways. He just couldn't accept that. And now he'll have to pay the price.
Alright.
I took that prancing fool into my home, and
Yes,
this
yes,
is how
okay.
he repays me.
So, with 10 minutes to spare... Oh, it's Gabriella. Okay, fine.
It was a truly terrifying scene. I feel only pity for Cicero. He must die, of course, but can any of us truly blame him for his actions? We
Exactly.
mocked him, disrespected the old ways. Our actions were shameful. Surely the Night Mother weeps this day.
Yeah, that's the feeling that
Kill
I'm
well,
getting.
and often.
Okay.
Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin.
Holy shit. You know what I don't have? A screenshot. Look at me. Let me get this, there we go. What I'd like to do right now is, Tirana. When he summoned, he did he reared up. I'd love to have gotten that shot. So what I'm gonna do is F5 here, and then I'm gonna load the autosave. For exiting the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. Okay. Oh, you don't get much of an opportunity. That's just gonna have to do. It's not centered, but I can probably make it work. I mean, I'm still wearing my You know what I'm not wearing? Alright. Well, let's fast travel to Dawnstar. I don't see the point in riding all the way there. And that's, that's pretty much it. Oh, we found Anne Bjorn.
Should have figured Astrid would send you.
Well, yeah.
What gave it away?
All the blood?
Yeah, gotta admit that little Chester's good with that butter knife. But don't worry, I gave as good as I got.
Are you dead?
In there, through the door. Some old sanctuary by the looks of it. I would have followed him, but I don't know the phrase.
You're probably dead.
Alright, you convinced me. Doubt I'd be much good to you anyway. The little fop cut me pretty deep. But I slashed him good. Pretty sure I severed an artery. Don't know what you're gonna find in there. But you can probably just follow
Serana, what are you doing? Yeah, that looks like... Yeah, it's not exactly centered on Serana, but the balance between Ambjorn and the door is sort of what I'm going for here. Alright.
Do me a favor and kill that little Chester twice. Just to make sure.
Well, that's not how killing things works, but okay. And there's 4 minutes to go, so that's where we're going to leave it. There has to be something, my brother. Why is Serana sitting down?
Do you need something?
No, really, why is she sitting down?
Listener! Is that you? Oh, I knew you'd come! Send the best.
I'm gonna save the game here.
To defeat the best.
And crit. Except not actually crit. And that's the end of this morning's stream. Thank you for watching. If you have been watching on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. And you can follow me at CaptDaf on Twitch and Twitter to get notifications of when my stream goes live next. The next one won't be tomorrow. I won't be streaming on Fridays for the next couple of months. I have a thing on Friday mornings for the next 8 weeks that I need to do, which means no stream from me Friday mornings. There might be a stream after Punchy, maybe, sometimes. I don't know. But yeah, we actually, yeah, you're right, Mr. B, with Serana around, we might be able to kill him twice. Good point. I'm going to kick things over to JT's channel as soon as he goes live, which he doesn't look like he has yet. Is he AT Silver? Yeah, he's got a couple of minutes to go still. Ah, he's gonna be playing Tilt Brush. Excellent. Okay. So I'm basically just waiting out the rest of those 3 minutes. It's fine. And yeah, I'll put this on the YouTubes and stuff like that. But I'll be back on Saturday morning for me, which is Friday night. Yeah, Friday night is... Yeah, that's right. I'm mixing up my Fridays and your Fridays. So I'll still be streaming before Punch Hits, before Liz's stream that before Kate's stream that I won't be streaming for the next 8 weeks. But yeah, that'll maybe afterwards sometimes, depending on what Kate is also doing, of course. But that's it from me. I'm just waiting for JT to go live so that I can kick things over. But yeah, I can do that anyway. All right. Thank you for watching. Until I see you again next time. There's my buttons. Drive fast and take chances. Bye. I lost my buttons. There we go.